Hi guys, we'll be finishing off the bedside table, episode 4. Here it is, finished. There's a small shelf to put in, but pretty much finished. So let's get into it. Of course, new microphone, great quality, but I had it sitting on the top of my t-shirt, so that's not going to help us. Halfway through I put it on my jean pocket, but for now I'll be doing a voiceover. So we need to get the boards out of the clamps since the glue up in episode 3, and since then I've had a comment on the website about on YouTube about only using one biscuit and that might cause warping, which it did in one of these. Had no clue, and as you know, it was more of a gimmick really to use the biscuit jointer to put one biscuit in between each panel. So I now know it's at least 2, maybe 3 for that size. So thank you for that comment. I'll try and find that comment and put that person's name in the description. So thanks very much for that. In any case, here we go with declamping, and I'll pick up the commentary after that's done. That said, here I think I was just saying that this particular one had come out perfectly flat, and I was really pleased with the jointer because the joins were absolutely perfect, even though the wood obviously wasn't because it was pallet wood, but that's what we're dealing with. So let me take these few seconds just to say please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see future videos coming while we unclamp these. And here you're going to see the last, I think, or the second last unclamping, which is the one we're using for the top, which had the slight bow in it, and also I might have forgotten to clean off the glue on the back of this one. But anyway, there's some a lot of glue cleaning to do on the back. And I believe here I was just saying that we're getting to the sexiest part of the whole episode, which is sanding, and then sanding, and then sanding, and then I said, okay, I'll rush through it, speed it up. Right guys, all sanded up, still got a little notch for the inside we'll try and hide. So framing and then putting this together. I wanted to glue it only. I was thinking just then maybe I should biscuit joint the sides, maybe. I think I'm going to glue it and possibly hold each piece in with a couple of screws, and then make some sort of dowel maybe to cover the screws. Didn't think that one through. I think glue would be okay because the sides are really flat and everything, but I'm also thinking, although it's not a heavy duty item, no one's sitting on it as I said before, maybe I should just use some screws through the battens. So that's what I might do. Anyway, here we go. So, got it sorted for the framing. I'm just going to keep this piece flat. Going to put 2 screws here, fill those in afterwards, but for now, put 2 screws in. This will hold this piece in place, just here, and that will reinforce the top, and then there'll be 1 piece on each side, also 2 screws, and everything should then be together, excuse me, with those screws and wood. That should be absolutely fine. I know what you're thinking. I could have gone to the store and got 4 pieces of mahogany or any hardwood, and it would have saved so much time. But then it would be less fun. I wouldn't hang out with you guys and make silly mistakes. been great glue. Fast drying, unlike others, not expanding. You stick your hands together. So I guess the plan is continue doing this, frame it up, get some sawdust from the mahogany and glue, make a paste, put that in, and then for the next two sand ups, so the 120, 150, 150, 200, something like that, 220, we'll make that sawdust and then hopefully that'll make these holes invisible. On with the framing. Hope you spotted that mistake before I did, for your own sanity. So I was talking about screwing in the battens from the outside and putting sawdust in to fill the holes. For some reason I didn't think about screwing them from the inside and not needing to fill in any holes. Not so much. So yes, I screwed up so you don't have to. Much, so scrap piece of wood, any of those, and then literally mix it together. As soon as you start mixing, you can tell that's too dry because it's still crumbly, so more glue. I think we can say this glue is now dead. Gunk. There we are, that's sort of what we're looking for. So I have actually got some on the inside that I can be that I can use this for. There we go. You're just going to put more than you need, as usual. Sand it down later. I can't actually see what I'm doing because I wanted to be in the shot. So just going to do the same on the other side. So last piece of the framing, what is that? 3/4 of an inch maybe of same mahogany, just going in there to hold the sides at the right level, there is going to be one screw. So that will be at the bottom, at the back. There'll be one screw each side. Then just going to screw this in, screw each side. Then I think we might be done, apart from finishing. So that will be sanding, possibly finishing some leveling. I think I saw something that wasn't level that might need to plane down or just sand down. But anyway, sanding and then finishing. So cool, get in there. First sneak peek, guys, at the top. It's only mineral spirits, white spirits, but it gives a good idea of the look we're going for and the look we've managed. I'm really pleased with the jointed boards. I made a desk which I think is on the Instagram page, but not on YouTube. I didn't film it before having the jointer, and it just wasn't good. Whereas these are really pin sharp and really perfect, to be honest. So there we go. I'm going to finish doing this. Sand again to 200, 220, and then I'll show you the final product when I finish. And I think for finish, I'm going to try linseed oil, which I did before on the whiskey cabinet. If you remember that, again, the whole process wasn't filmed. There's definitely photos on Instagram, and also the humidor. So we'll go for that and see what happens. Hi guys, so here we are. 2 coats of linseed oil so far. I think that's it now, as far as that goes. I've wire-walled in between times, so just waiting now for that to dry, a couple of days, and once that's properly soaked in, possibly another wire wall session and then some wax. And the linseed oil idea, in case you're asking yourself, was to get this sort of dark mahogany colour, bring the knots out. It worked on the whiskey table, so I thought it would work now, and looks like it has. So all looking good, and we'll have a final photo up when the waxing's done. And that concludes the bedside table. Cheers, bye.